So wow, what another amazing day for these precious metals. At the time of me recording this, gold is at $1,880.80. That's roughly $40 shy of starting to break all-time highs here in the United States. At the same time, silver is at $23.25, about another 7% gain today. Now, if you remember, back in March when this crisis began, silver dropped down to, I think the low was $11.64. So it's up about 90% from that time. And with the US dollar facing pressure on a lot of fronts, these metals aren't wasting any time claiming their rightful place on the throne. So I displayed a little bit of eye candy out here for you guys, and before I get too deep into at least my prediction of where I think these metals are heading and what's going on, I just wanted to share something with you guys real quick. And what it is I stopped by one of those Coinstars this weekend, and I was turning in some change. Some Canadian, change fell down in the return slot. I reached in there and I found this. It's a little tenth of an ounce 999 silver coin. So somebody, had this go in the return slot and didn't notice it or left it. So I thought that was pretty cool. It made me pretty happy because it's always awesome finding silver, and it's becoming a rare occasion. Whether you're looking through your change, metal detecting, it doesn't matter. It's becoming harder and harder to find silver. So that's pretty awesome. It's my first find, I could say, this year, honestly. So I just wanted to share that with you guys real quick. Now, with everything going on with precious metals, I'm sure a lot of you are aware nothing goes straight up. And if it does, that's actually pretty dangerous, because usually if it goes straight up, it comes straight down just as fast. So I do think here sometime soon we are going to see a nice little healthy pullback in metals. Nothing to worry about though. I think we'd be lucky to breach $19 again. I think we're going to stay pretty healthy up here in the 20s and then continue moving forward going into the future. Now, I know a lot of people think because the Federal Reserve is supposed to start cutting back on free handouts that's actually going to cause precious metals to fall, but I don't think so. I think as this economic crisis heats up and the real truth of it starts showing out on the streets and in the real world, I think these metals are going to keep heading in the direction they're heading and climbing up the ladder. And the higher up these metals go, I think the faster it's going to pick up. Once we see gold reach record levels, it's going to get a lot of people interested, and people are going to start, FOMOing in because they don't want to miss out. And that's going to drive a lot more, positive sentiment into these precious metal markets. Now, my main thing I want to stress is we are walking through a monetary reset, and a lot of it's being covered up by all this virus and these protests going on in our country. And whether it's intentional or not, I don't know, but our monetary system is on shaky ground, and everyone from the Federal Reserve to the United States Treasury Department is aware of this, and they're just trying to kick the can down the road as long as they can while they get prepared and keep feeding the elite everything they need not to stress about what happens in the future. So make no mistake, it's not just our monetary system that's in danger here, it's our freedoms. Money makes the world go round, and that has never changed. And the way our government and politicians have been acting lately, that's what really worries me. Because if our monetary system collapses and people aren't prepared, we all seen what happened in this pandemic. So many people gave up freedoms and liberties just to have that little temporary sense of safeness and security. And that's what's going to happen here in a monetary reset or an economic collapse, is people are going to give up their freedoms and liberties, for the government to take care of that. And that's why I stress these precious metals so strongly, because if you have your other preps in order, your food, your water, your security, and you have these precious metals for your financial end, you will not need to give up those freedoms and liberties for the government to take care of you. And we need enough people awake so when that happens, we can tell the government to kick rocks. We don't need help from you. We can take care of ourselves. We're not giving up these freedoms. We're not giving up these liberties. We're not going to do that. We are Americans. But precious metals are things that you could take anywhere in the world to anyone and barter with. And regardless what happens in an economic reset in our country, these precious metals are going to hold extreme value. So when we come through on the other side, that's when you'll be able to cash these in for assets or whatever you need to better your life coming through on the other side. We don't want to just survive. We want to thrive. And after a monetary reset, having these metals are going to give you so many more opportunities to build a better future for you and your family. I think it's a must. So anyways, like I said, I think we're going to see some healthy pullbacks, but nothing serious, and I think we're going to keep heading in this long-term positive trend. So for me, whether it's up or down a couple dollars, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I recommend you guys do the same because I think I've stressed the importance of these metals, and you want to be prepared and you want to have them. So I wouldn't wait too long because as of now with the premiums, the prices are getting up there. I was looking online today, and just for regular bullion now, you know, you're talking $2-3 over spot. You're looking at 26 bucks. If you're looking at something like an American Silver Eagle here, you know, you're getting close, you know, into the 30s now. So I still think that's extremely cheap to where these are heading. I do believe in the future we will see triple-digit silver. And I know a lot of these analysts and professionals out there think that that's a little out of whack. But honestly, you watch any of their shows from a month ago, and all of them were predicting if we were lucky, we would see $20.50 silver at the end of this year. And a lot of them were saying we'd be lucky to see $1,700 or $1,750 gold by the end of this year. Go back a few months and look at some of these professional analyst channels and look at those predictions. They are so off whack, and the reason I think a lot of them are off whack is they are basing it off charts and fundamentals and the normal things under a normal economy that you would base these predictions on. And we are not in a normal economy. Everything is upside down. Everything is being hidden from us. So these regular, what's the word I'm looking for? These regular predictions just can't be trusted anymore because things are too uncertain and no one's being upfront with us, the American people, on what's really going on in our country. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed some of the eye candy out here. I got my Canadian Predator series there. It's one of my favorite series to collect. I got some koalas. Just a whole mix of things. These are some of my favorite collectibles that I have. My American Eagles. I got a few different state, Alaskan, like, I don't know, marijuana ones, I guess. But I really like these series. I've been collecting them for a while now. That's Washington, D.C. And they are really amazing coins. I don't know if any of you seen them. Here, I'll show you this one real quick. But the detail on them are just phenomenal. I mean, they're just gorgeous. So, I don't know. Every one of them's different. They represent something that happened in that state. But just amazing, amazing coins, I think. So, I don't know, guys. I hope all of you are staying safe out there. I hope you guys are getting prepared. I hope you're getting your precious metals in order. And, you know, keeping your eyes and ears open because, once again, we are living through historic times. And, you know, I think this year is going to go down in the history book for multiple different reasons. And we need to be getting ready for it, guys. So, thanks for listening, everyone. Take care, and please keep prepping. Have a good night.